When the MOHBAD case came up and people were saying that that is exactly how Nigerian entertainment industry works, people came for their heads. Nobody actually believed that Nigerian entertainment industry is like that. It's not like we have not seen these cases before. We have seen things like this before, just that the MOHBAD's own ended in a very sad way. But the others that we have seen did not end the same way. So this is why it looks as if MOHBAD's case is the first case of bullying in the Nigerian entertainment industry. Now, there is this guy that came out the other day and said that Davido was only owing him. According to this guy, he brought a business deal to Davido and his crew, and they talked about it. They signed the contract and they agreed that they are going to do the business together and then share the profits. This guy's name is Abu Salami. I hope I pronounced the name well. I'll be calling him Abu in short form, make I no go spoil the name. According to this guy, the business was going on very fine, and at the middle of the business, Davido backed out. And that was how the deal spoiled, and then his money gone. Then the guy started dragging Davido that Davido is owing him over 200 million naira that he gave Davido for the business, that he lost everything. The business is about football. So he has like a school, football school, where he trained young footballers in Nigeria. So this guy is demanding that Davido should refund him, give him his money. Over 200 million naira that he lost when the contract was breached. He dragged Davido on social media for days. He brought out a lot of things that he called evidence to back up his claims. After a few days of dragging Davido, Davido replied him. Davido also brought out evidence that he performed, like he did his own part of the contract, and that whatever went wrong is none of his fault. He also denied the allegation of owing the guy any money. He said the guy brought out money for him to work for him and he did his job perfectly. In fact, he brought out a video to prove that he did what he was asked to do, that he did everything. After the video's reply, a few days later, Mr. Abu lost his social media accounts. Then he started speaking through an investigative journalist. But before Davido replied Mr. Abu with evidence, yesterday Mr. Abu was arrested. He was charged with cyber stalking and character assassination in a chat allegedly belonging to Davido and Mr. Larry Gaga. Davido was saying that his dad was the one that got the guy. Wait, let me read it out. I'm also going to post it on your screen so that you will also read with me. It's too late for all this. My dad has said we should leave it for him to handle. I've left Abuja. I've gone to Yankee. I did plain. My dad wants to handle it either way. The law. I've written the petition already. That's what I guess he was trying to say. A strong one. He embarrassed me to the whole world. I no enjoy my twins' birth cause of this news. My papa called me. The governor called me. Abu called Adeleke family Ole and Bas. You get? He doesn't understand what he has done. He's writing it one, so forgive the way I read. You can actually read it up on your screen. He doesn't understand what he has done. He passed me. You curse my sister, my dad's most precious gem. He no even gets OT. Now, many matter they play. IG don't enter the matter. I don't want make them block my eyes. My papa Abi, he abused my dead mama join. And then the person replied, okay, then we fight more. One thing I know for sure, I will give my life to the cause. That is me. And he replied, I was given instruction, that's allegedly from Davido, I was given instruction not to give him anything. I have instructions not to give him anything. My dad said we should go to court and handle it. That the court will tell us if we are owing anybody or not. And then this person said, can I put this message on social media now that negotiations have stalled? Let's start the war. And he replied, wait first. I think the person that leaked the chat, the person that had this chat with Davido, was forwarding it allegedly to Larry Gaga. Mr. Abu accused Davido of owing him over 200 million naira. Mr. Abu brought evidences to support his claims. Davido came out to say that Mr. Abu, but before he came out, he had already threatened Mr. Abu. We all know that Davido is from a very rich and wealthy family and well connected politically as well. So Davido is from a very influential home. Mr. Abu, not so much. If not because of this saga, I don't even know him. I just knew him because of this issue. Then Davido threatened Mr. Abu before finally, I guess people advised him to state his own side of the story. And that was how he brought out evidence, because nobody even knew that Davido actually did what, like, he participated, because the way everything was painted, it was as if Davido did not do what he was paid to do. But then he brought out evidence to show that he actually marketed the said business. He marketed it. He tried to sell it to the public. So he brought out a video to support it. And that is a good one from him. But then I have an issue with Davido going to arrest Mr. Abu, though he said that it was his father that got him arrested. But because Davido was the one that threatened to deal with him, that if he starts, nobody should hold him. We all know how Nigerian society works, right? He said if he starts, nobody should hold him. And that is what people like me, I consider it a threat. Okay, so now that it has started, we do not even know if it is the Adeleke family that is doing it, or is Davido that is involved. According to this chat that we just read, Davido allegedly wrote petition to the IG of police, and they got Mr. Abu arrested. And he allegedly said that his father asked him to leave the case, that he and the Adeleke family will handle it. What I can deduce from this chat, I am not a judge, I am not even a police officer, I'm not a detective, I do not know a lot about law, but from the little that I know that calling or cursing you out is not enough reason to get somebody arrested. Okay, like verbal, using your mouth to tell you, oh, you are mad, you don't have sense, you are stupid, you are this, you are that, I don't think is enough ground to get anybody arrested. I personally think David should have focused on the issue that he had with the guy. He should have focused on the claims that the guy made against him. If the police really want to do their job, that they shouldn't have gone for something like cyber stalking. He insulted me or insulted my client. I don't think that should have that should be strong ground to get anybody arrested. I think police should have focused on the main issue, that Mr. Abu accused Davido of owing him, and that Davido denied owing Mr. Abu. They should have focused on that issue instead of looking for cyber stalking, or looking for, because there was nowhere where the issue of the money, that is the real issue, was mentioned. There was no place where it was mentioned in the charges against Mr. Abu. And this is what we are saying, because Davido is from a rich home, he's from a wealthy home, he's from a very influential home. Mr. Abu, we don't know, we know just little about him. So if Mr. Abu is eventually jailed for cyber stalking, or jailed for insulting the family, and not because he falsely accused Davido of owing him, what do you think the public opinion should be? You will not blame anybody that will say that, oh, they bullied that guy, that they used their money and their influence to put the guy in prison. You will not blame the person at all, because our law enforcement agencies are also part of these things. Because how do you leave the major issue to start grasping at straws? They left the issue and they are looking for something to hold on to, just to get the guy. Davido brought out evidence, video evidence. The guy also brought out paper evidence. They should go to court based on the issue. I also support going to court, because we need to get to the end of, we need to know who exactly is wrong. But not this way. Not in this manner. Because right now, it's as if they left the men the real issue to focus on another thing. Another thing I want to say is that this chat, if it came from Davido, really, that means anyway, I'm not disappointed. I will not say I'm disappointed. I'm not surprised, okay, because Davido is his crew is not tight. Davido literally doesn't have privacy. Everything that Davido does, people around him always leak it to the internet. They always release it to the internet. I don't know what they gain by doing that, but it looks like Davido loves it because he still keeps the same set of people, the same clique of people in his circle. So I guess he likes it like that, because if this chat really came from Davido, then it's a very big shame. It's a very, very big shame. It will leave the real matter on the ground and allow his family focus on cyber stalking instead of addressing the main issue, the main elephant in the room. And later, everybody will be saying, say no to bullying. Is this not bullying? This is bullying to me. I see this as bullying. Of course, it's bullying to me. Because if you feel like you're not owing the guy, then why are you looking for another excuse? Why don't you focus on the issue? Focus on the issue. Address the issue first. Nobody is even talking about the money. Anyways, this is what I brought to you guys. So tell me, what do you think? Who do you think is at fault? Do you think that Davido should have done better? Do you think that the Adeleke family shouldn't have involved themselves? Do you think that Mr. Abu deserve what he's getting? Do you think that Davido's father overreacted? Tell me what you think. And if you are a lawyer or if you know much about law, can I hear your thoughts on this? Like, what does the law say about this? I would love to read you, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on TikTok. Like my Facebook page. Thank you and see you in the next one.